Hello, my friends. Today, I want to talk with you about something that often goes unnoticed, yet it has a huge impact on the way we live as we get older. I want you to picture your muscles, not as just tissue under the skin, but as loyal friends who have been with you your entire life. These friends help you run as a child, carry groceries as a parent, and lift up your grandchildren with joy. But as we pass 60, these friends begin to whisper. They get quieter, weaker. If we don't pay attention, they might slowly slip away. And when our muscles fade, so does our strength, our independence, and sometimes even our confidence. That condition is called sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. And here's the truth. It doesn't happen overnight. It shows up in small, everyday ways. Today, I'll share with you 5 clear signs that your body is losing muscle after 60. I'll also share real-life stories that might remind you of yourself or someone you love. And most importantly, I'll help you see that muscle loss is not an unchangeable fate. You can fight back. So let's begin this journey together. Let's start with something simple. Imagine sitting down on your favorite chair to tie your shoes. When you try to stand back up, you suddenly realize you need to push hard with your hands or rock forward to get the strength to rise. This is the first sign, weakening muscles in the legs and hips. When we're young, the legs work like strong springs, helping us rise with ease. But when the springs lose power, every stand becomes a little struggle. Take Helen, age 72. She told me, "Doctor, I used to pop right up from the sofa. Now I have to push myself with both hands." At first, she thought the couch was just too soft, but it was her leg muscles quietly getting weaker. Why does this matter? Because our legs are the pillars of our independence. Every trip to the kitchen, every walk to the mailbox depends on them. When they lose strength, everyday life feels heavier. Now, let me ask you, have you ever been cooking in the kitchen and suddenly felt yourself wobble, needing to grab the counter to steady yourself? That's sign number 2, weakened muscles in the hips and core affecting balance. Balance is more than just standing upright. It's our built-in safety system protecting us from falls. When the stabilizing muscles fade, we feel less confident, more hesitant, and the risk of falling rises. David, age 74, used to walk quickly around his neighborhood every morning. But then he noticed, especially when turning around suddenly, he would stagger. His doctor explained it wasn't just age, it was muscle loss in the hips and back. Poor balance isn't just inconvenient, it can take away your freedom if it leads to falls. That's why listening to this sign matters so much. Think about the last time you opened a jar of jam or carried a grocery bag. Did your hands shake? Did your arms feel weaker than before? That's sign number 3. Loss of muscle strength in the arms and shoulders. Grip strength is often called the handshake of health. It doesn't just help us open bottles, it reflects our overall muscle health. Linda, age 68, laughed as she told me, "Doctor, opening a soda bottle has become a battle. I have to call my son to help." She thought it was just clumsiness. In reality, it was her arm and shoulder muscles fading away. When the arms weaken, daily tasks like cooking, cleaning, even hugging loved ones become harder. And that can affect our confidence as much as our health. Now picture this. You're out walking in the park with friends. You used to keep up easily, even lead the group. But now, you find yourself lagging behind, breathing harder, needing to stop and rest. That's sign number 4, slower walking and reduced stamina from muscle loss. Our muscles are like the engines of the body. When the engine weakens, movement slows, energy drops, and life feels heavier. Robert, age 72, told me that he was always the one leading his walking group, but recently he fell to the back. His friends had to stop and wait for him. He said it was embarrassing, but more than that, it was frightening because it showed him his body wasn't keeping up. This slowdown is not just about walking, it's about how much energy we have for life. Finally, let's talk about a sign that can be misleading. Some older adults notice they've lost weight without dieting. At first, they're happy. thinking, oh, I must be losing fat. But often, the truth is different. That lost weight is actually lost muscle. Unlike fat, muscles give us firmness, strength, and vitality. Without them, the body feels soft, weak, and tired. Susan, age 76, dropped nearly 10 pounds in 6 months. But instead of feeling better, she felt exhausted. Her arms looked thinner, and her strength declined. Her doctor explained that the weight she lost wasn't fat, it was precious muscle mass. This kind of hidden loss is dangerous because it makes us weaker without us even realizing it. My friends, these 5 signs are not just random inconveniences. They are the whispers of your body saying, take care of your muscles. Trouble standing from a chair, feeling unsteady, weaker hands and arms, slower walking and less stamina, unexplained weight loss and loss of firmness. Muscle loss can steal independence, energy, and joy. But here's the most important message I want you to hear today. Muscle loss is not destiny. Even in your 72nd, 82nd, and beyond, your body can rebuild strength. With daily movement, protein-rich meals, and a positive mindset, you can protect your independence and keep your loyal friend, your muscles, by your side. Imagine yourself still able to lift your grandchild, still enjoying walks in the park, still strong enough to travel and laugh and live fully. That's what's possible when you fight back against muscle loss. If today's message touched your heart, I invite you to take 3 simple actions. Subscribe to this channel for more clear, trustworthy health advice designed for people over 60. Share this video with a friend or family member. They may already be showing these signs without realizing it. Leave a comment below. Tell me, which of the 5 signs do you recognize most in yourself? I read every comment, and together we can support each other on this journey. Remember, aging is not about losing strength, it's about learning how to keep it. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay strong, stay confident, and may your muscles remain your loyal friends for many years to come.